Okay, Running with the Devil, let's get stuck right into it. The intro and the chorus chords are all major chords. And if we broke that down really, really simply, it'd be C, D, and then D, G, A, E. But it sounds pretty crappy playing it there, so let's just take the main three strings of each chord and put it up to a different area. Now, before I even start, because the tuning is going to be slightly different, not slightly different, but if you notice, I'm tuned to E flat, but if you get up here, it doesn't sound all that great, especially between the G and the B strings. Hear that kind of wavering? You don't want that. I'm basically just playing an E major there. Bar the 9th fret, D, G, and B strings. And then take your B string and tune it down a little bit lower. Flat, if you will. First finger on the D, G, and B strings, 5-7. And then you got the little, which is just a down up. That's your kiss chord. So it's D, G, A, E. Kiss chord, if you want to know what it is, if you're playing a D here, take your second finger, B string, 8th fret, third finger, D string, 9th fret, and so it's easy to go. With juice. The verse is a power chord. So basically an A power chord. The G note, low E, 3rd string. You can bend up on it a smidgen if you want. Now these are 2-string chords, so you got your little. You're using only D string and G string. First one is D string 5, G string 4. Next one is D string 4, G string 2. They're like backward power chords, so instead of going like this, you're here. And the next one is D string 2, G string 0. Now what I do is I use my pick for the A note, and or the A string, and I use my 2 fingers here to pluck the second time you go straight from here to here. So you got. And then your E. Usually during the E part, Ed plays some sort of fill, which we'll get into later. Now the fills that Edward does, they're pretty much what he likes to do on the day, because obviously when you hear it live, it's completely different. The reason why these obviously stand out is because they're on record and they're there forever kind of deal, but I think for him they're just kind of throwaways, little goofy things that he likes to do to keep himself entertained, whatever. And that's just basically harmonics, B string and E string, 12th, 7th. Now that is the B and G strings at the 7th fret, and you're hammering. You can either go, but I think he's smacking the 2 strings there. Actually, I honestly don't know what it is. I think it's harmonics, natural harmonics, 12th fret, 3, G, B, and high E. Pretty much a sweep. Now we're at the 7th fret, and you go high E and B, and then you can go on the fifth fret, G, B, and high E. So it's, but I think I hear another note, which would be, I personally would do it like this. 3 down on here, 12th. The high E and B here at the 7th. And then I would go D, G, B, and high E. So all together it sound like